In this video, we'll explore the challenges, the impact, and the digital transformation that is reshaping horticulture today. The horticultural industry is facing what I can only describe as a silent crisis. From farm to retail, we have inefficiencies, waste, and outdated systems that are costing businesses millions. But what if we could change all of that? What if we could digitize the entire supply chain in order to ensure profitability and sustainability?
There are many challenges impacting the horticultural industry, but if we can look at them in 6 core areas, we have product rejections, we have a general lack of digitization, we have inefficient logistics moving volume from farm to retail, we have limited visibility, we have geopolitical risks with both our influence and of course our ability to get to market. And at top of all of those, we have ever-increasing legislations and requirements around ESG compliance. If we look at produce rejections first, millions of tons of produce are rejected every year. But how much of that is actually due to quality issues versus undiagnosed supply chain failure? When we think about a lack of digitization, many businesses are still relying on outdated manual processes. We see paper logs, we see people using Excel spreadsheets, making phone calls, all of which leads to slower decisions and ultimately costly mistakes. The inefficiencies, though, also extend into areas like logistics. And it could be simple things like lost Dutch carts, misplaced assets, inefficient transport routing, all of which drain revenue and impact productivity. To me, one of the core things that underpin all of this is limited visibility. Without real-time tracking, businesses are forced to guess inventory levels, leading to overproduction, waste, and stock shortages. And that's before we even start looking at anything like geopolitical risks, where we see trade restrictions, climate-related disruptions, and shifting consumer demands, all of which is making global supply chains more unpredictable. And both morally and legally, we all understand ESG compliance and its importance. But sustainability regulations are tightening, and businesses need data-driven solutions to track and report emissions, waste, and ethical sourcing. So from my perspective, digital transformation is the only way forward. And the good news, these challenges are all solvable. The horticultural industry can transform using digital solutions that provide real-time visibility, automation, and data-driven decision-making. Digital transformation helps, I believe, in 5 core ways. For instance, we can use computer vision for quality control. AI-powered quality checks prevent unnecessary rejections and reduce waste. Tracking and asset management. Whether we're using RFID or QR codes, IoT sensors can track everything from Dutch carts to produce in real time. Predictive demand and supply forecasting. AI-driven analytics help growers and retailers optimize production, reducing shortages and ensuring there is a general reduction in waste. ESG compliance and reporting can be automated with the help of tracking systems that enable businesses to stay ahead of sustainability regulations. Likewise, end-to-end visibility. A digital supply chain means fewer surprises, higher efficiency, and ultimately better profitability. What I want to do now is have a look at some real-world examples where digital transformation has made an impact. The first case study I want to look at is a European grower. Their losses were reduced by 30%. Well, how? Well, before we engaged, tracking was done manually, and produce losses were attributed to quality issues. After we introduced RFID-enabled asset management and digital rejections tracking, they identified theft and inefficiencies, saving 30% of their losses. My second case study is a retailer which optimized its supply chain logistics. Their supply chain faced constant disruption due to poor inventory visibility. They adopted a real-time demand forecasting model, which reduced shortages and improved fulfillment rates by 25%. These aren't hypothetical scenarios. Businesses that embrace digital transformation are already seeing massive benefits. So if I have a call to action, it's this. The industry must adapt now. So for me, the question isn't, if the horticultural industry will transform, it is how quickly businesses will adapt. The ones who move fast will gain a competitive edge. Those who don't risk falling behind. So ultimately, we want to reduce losses, maximize profits, and improve sustainability. The industry is changing fast. And I suppose the question really is, are you? And are you changing fast enough? If there's anything I can do to help, then please do DM me, stick a comment in the sections, and then like and subscribe if you would like to learn more. Thanks a lot, guys.